What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jad here from Puma Plow. Played some more Farming Simulator 22. We're back on 4 Lakes by Stevie, and this, I don't think this will be the last time. This is going to be one of the last times. We are moving on. Today we're going to start our whole map soybean harvest. So let's get to it. Hello? Good talk. Carson's here and Trant's here. Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
I'm gonna move my mic back down.
Oh, you put yours up out of the way too? Yeah. Go about ya. What's poppin'? What are y'all up to? Carson's playing Rust.
I just got my new collectible today.
New collectible. What'd you get?
Another 9RX.
Oh.
This one's a farm show edition.
Figured it was something space related.
Nope, not yet.
I can't wait for that thing coming this fall.
Ah, that's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be so stupid, but I can't wait.
I might even bring it to the family weenie roast.
Dude, that would be the ultimate like 4th of July firework lighter, right? But we won't
That'd
have
be nice if we, if we had it.
Oh, we won't have it by then.
Use it for next year.
Right. Well, let's see. This year would be the year for me to have a 4th of July party, by the way, because there's corn out in front of the farm right now. So it won't be like, you know, wheat where it's all, so much for stacking pallets. Normally if there's wheat out in front of the farm, it's like, you know, harvested and there's late soybeans coming up and stuff by the 4th, so we can't really have a 4th of July party, but this would be the year to have one. Because it's corn. It's the big clumpy knobs. It's got the juice, you know. So, the whole thing. But yeah, I'm assuming you got your Farm Sim update today, Trent? Yeah. As far as I know, and maybe they're on their website, but they didn't put any patch notes in Steam either for either of these hot fixes, so I'm wondering, what did they fix? Or what did they change? We'll say change. We won't say fix. Because we don't know if they actually fixed anything.
Is it 1.10.1.1?
I don't know what version I'm on, actually. Whatever, my Steam this morning said it had another update.
On Giants' website, they have 1.10.1.1.
Okay.
0.1.
0.1. I don't know what they did, but anyway. So, soybeans. I need a couple more days here. Okay. You betcha. You betcha. Actually, is
You
there...
know how we were talking about you can put the,
What?
You can put the like, multiple of those, like, polar input things?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
In, on a chest?
Yeah. Oh. Okay, yeah.
What I did was, there's the ones on the back run the full system pull.
Okay.
But I put 2 on the top of the wood and metal ore just for metal ore.
Oh.
I ran that one last night.
That's a good idea. So if you want just metal ore, you run that pump. If you want everything, you run the other pump.
Needless to say, we're just shy of 300,000 metal frags.
Oh wow.
So it's running.
It's working. So Trent, I'm gonna guess that the hot fixes were not what's listed here, because there's no way they fixed all that with like 2 hot fixes in the past couple days.
Yeah, and plus we've already had the 1090 from the last
So
I'm hot fix or update, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. So I don't know.
But the other thing is, I switched the pumps back, like run the full circuit, but the furnaces are full.
Oh wow.
So like, it's still just gonna keep pulling metal ore
Oh, it's not doing anything else?
because it's full.
You might want to take some out so it's cooking sulfur and stuff too. Yo, John,
When I go home.
John, what's going on, man? Welcome in. How are you today? What's poppin'? You know, it's kind of funny. We got all of our fields planted in soybeans because we're kind of wrapping it up. There's like 6 million silage sitting right there. But I feel like this happens on every map we finish. It's like we have all this stuff and then just like, yeah, we're done. Time to sell. So we'll have to get all that cleaned up at some point. It's gonna be a time to do all that, but that's fine. No big deal. But I am looking forward to maybe Saturday. We should get to there by Saturday. I'm gonna start achievement hunting this game. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start on Elm Creek. I don't know how many mods I'll run, by the way. I might run like none, and I might run a lot. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, just gonna do it, you know? Verse Tiger, hello, how are you? We are doing well. I'm a little tired today. I just stayed up a little too late, played Rust last night and stuff, but
No.
You betcha. Yeah, John, I made it all the same. It should be just the same. I turned the other server off, so you should only see this one.
Bigayo1 just resubscribed for 43 months.
Big E, welcome back for 43 months. How's it going, bro? Welcome back. What's poppin', man? How are you? How's it going? But yeah, it's all the same info, John. I tried to make it easy for everybody, you know? Made it all the same. What time did I sleep? I mean, I wasn't on rest this late, but by the time I actually crawled in bed and like fell asleep, it was after 4 o'clock. So, yeah. Yeah, it was a little late, but that's pretty typical for me, so. Yeah. Pretty typical these days for me. What's going on? And then last night, I'm not going to tell you guys what was like running through my head, but there was something going through my head that not a fun topic, but I couldn't get it out of my freaking head, man. Just, oh, it was awful. Anyway. It is what it is, you know? Awful, though. Oh, Bells, what's up? What's poppin'? How you doing today? All right, we got like one more day. One more day, and then we're going to harvest soybeans, chat. We'll start on them anyway. We got every field to harvest, so. You know, it's kind of a whole thing, after all. Kind of a whole thing. Oh, and the cool thing about self-hosting, when I downloaded the save today and I fired it up, like, the same mods were turned on already. So I didn't have to, like, you know, go through and be like, okay, the tiny tractor DLC, we can turn that off. You know, that was already disabled. I was like, well, that's good. So, yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, it was, I don't know why I was thinking about what I was thinking about last night, but it was not a good topic. We're just going to leave it at that. John is joining the game. That's right. Oh, I forget. When self-hosted, it tells you that somebody's joining before they sync in. Forgot about that. That's kind of nice, actually. Here we go. That was a pretty fast sync. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, so he has all his permissions and stuff. Okay, so all that synced up. Cool. I like that. I like it. I wonder how much money there is sitting in that silage alone. Gotta be a few dollars, right? Gotta be. All this factory stuff, it's the whole thing. We can sell our pigs again too. Sweet. They still have a fair amount of food. I was wondering how much food the sheep still had. Plugger, what's going on? Welcome in, sir. How are you? Be back to normal soon. Well, that's good. That is good. That's awesome, actually. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. What's up with the question mark? What's your question? Hello? What's going on? One more day, y'all. One more night, and we're done with Fest, I mean. That's the plan, anyway. Yo, John's normally at 60 to 70 milliseconds at 40 now. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? John, that's awesome. I was gonna ask you, like, how are things running? I'm very curious about all this today. And honestly, I'm looking up at my network. It's using 0.2% of my network. So it doesn't use like anything. At least for one person to join. So that's good. I was curious about this. I mean, a server PC is still going to be better than like self-hosting, just because like that's a dedicated machine that is handling like server stuff, you know. But that's awesome. That is awesome. Very snappy. It's good. All right, fields are ready. Fields are ready, so make it daytime and go start some harvesting, y'all. Because it's harvest time in this little town. It was laggy when you'd first join. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Kind of loading everything in. The textures, how fast did your textures load in, like on the fields, John? For the day. Yeah. Although, in fairness, something's been up with Farm Sim lately, just in general being laggy. Especially on servers, since that update last week. The actual, like, update. I don't know about these two hot fixes that have come out now, but, like, the actual update, they did something that made tons of lag. I don't know what the hot fixes were. Another one happened today, but yeah. I guess it's a good thing that they're fixing stuff. You know, that's the way I look at it. Or it was such an issue that they had to fix it right away. All right, so it looks like we're going to get some rain. But I guess we can just go ahead and stop time now, and then we don't have to worry about rain, right? Here, okay. All right, so we have everything planted in soybeans, because on this particular server, this particular map, I should say, we have not planted soybeans like at all. And I thought it'd be kind of funny to go ahead and finish out the map by planting soybeans everywhere. So just because, why not? We have none in storage, and this should be kind of interesting, honestly. So we're gonna go ahead and harvest and chuck them all in storage and see how big of a number we can end up with. That's kind of the plan.
No way.
Just because we can, more than anything. What?
No way.
No way. Well, Carson, I figured out a way you could have done the no way thing.
Yeah.
2 emotes.
Mm.
He totally could have done that. But that's 2 emote slots we don't have.
Yeah.
No way. You could do an animated emote. And have it scroll. That would have been funny too, though. And no, we're not going to put the straw down from the soybeans. We could, but we're not going to. Because Well, you see, there might be a few liters of straw in storage that we have to move. 17 point. Wow, 17. Wow. We had like 25 at one point, I think. 20, 24, 25, something like that. We had a lot. Oh, you know what? This combine needs to be repaired, y'all. I just realized that. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Just realized my combine needs to be repaired, like, in the worst way. Actually, it's my header. Mostly the header. So that's fun. Let's see if we can meander our way in the homestead with this hooked up without having to unhook it. Might be able to get... Yeah, we're fine. Everything's fine. Fly right over the fence. We're going to fix it, so it's fine if we tear it up. Or something. Alright, and we'll grab some diesel too, because why not? We're getting a little low on the diesel. Right, there we go. Now we'll go to the fuel barrel. And yes, I will get tippers run eventually. Right now, I don't really want any because I don't have the spot in the field opened up for it. So, what's the point? That's how I feel about it right now. All right, water it all, filled up. All right, now we're ready to harvest, y'all, or something like that. Yep. Oh, I've been using header carts this whole time. That works great. Just bounce off the gate. It's fine. Nothing to see here. I just realized auto drive wasn't over there, and I was like, uh-oh, is auto drive not working? Wouldn't be the end of the world, but boy, I sure wouldn't like it. Okay. Now I could bring a tipper out here since I have the spot harvested where the tipper goes. Which we will here in just a minute. Mostly don't need one right now because, you know, I'm at 12%, but that's all right. We'll get one out here. I probably should get two.
Do we need a large furnace for anything?
Only if we're gonna add more.
Are we?
I mean, how much did that make overnight?
Just under 300.
Yeah, we're probably fine. Keep that running 24/7, yeah. KC, Heathen, we're doing, bro. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome on in. All right, let's hit the repair and the petrol as well. Everything's damaged. Means we use it a lot, that's all. Looking forward to, kind of looking forward to, and kind of dreading, Wednesday, by the way, tomorrow, chat. Got a big day tomorrow. Got a mow day tomorrow. But got something else tomorrow, too. Just getting your day started. Gotcha, Casey. I got you, man. It happens. You know, that's just your body saying that you need to. You need some extra sleep, you know? That's all it is, man. By the way, I've noticed I've dropped 179 frames today on Twitch. I'm not happy about that. But the other thing we have for tomorrow, chat, is tomorrow will officially start for us our pumpkin planting season. So we're gonna start planting pumpkins tomorrow, y'all. I don't think we're gonna plant a lot tomorrow, but there are some gourds. So they're kind of like pumpkins, but basically we want to get those in first. Sleep, what's that, right? So that starts tomorrow, and then Sunday, which I'll be interested if this actually happens, but because Sunday's Father's Day. But my dad's cousin, who's right around dad's age, maybe he might be a little bit younger. But anyway, he's got a son and he's got some grandkids that he's all about trying to bring to the farm and like help out with stuff, which is great. We'll take the help, you know, especially with pumpkin planting season. I'll take all the help I can get. Now, it'd be one thing if they'd come back, you know, like in July and August and like weed the pumpkin patch. Now, that would really be nice. But that's all right. So they've come down a few different years now and helped out with planting the pumpkins, which is cool. It's cool for the boys to see that too, I think. You know, the kids are under 10 years old, we'll say. But it's cool because, you know, you get to see a seed, and then the next time they come to the farm, like, there's a whole pumpkin patch, you know? I think it's cool anyway. I wish they'd come down a couple more times throughout the summer, too. I think that'd be cool, but it is what it is. So it's kind of cool. Like I said, the more hands on pumpkin planting day, I'm for, well, for the most part. There's one person I don't want to be there, but whatever. If they show up, they show up. There's enough jobs to keep everybody occupied. So, oh, Carson, remember how I was talking about wanting to like have a map this year of the pumpkin patch?
Yeah.
Dad's on board finally.
Yeah.
We're gonna draw it out on our whiteboard at the farm. I wanted to do it like on the computer and stuff, but the whiteboard makes more sense because then it's just there. Everybody can see it. Nobody has to have my phone or, you know.
Yeah.
So we're gonna draw it out on the whiteboard, and then we're gonna number each seed that we plant. Basically, will be, so we'll have like 8 rows. So basically, each row will start with the number of the row. So it'll be like hotel numbers, you know, when you go in a hotel.
Yeah.
And then we'll, you know, have so many seeds, and we'll write on the package then like, hey, this is the 810s, this is the 820s, you know, or whatever. So that's the plan for now anyway, to draw it all out on the whiteboard. Probably draw it all out tomorrow. But that way, when it comes time to replant, we can count plants. Or if we have just like mass kill off, which tends to happen because of fungus, we can say, hey, maybe we don't plant this variety next year because all it does is die to fungus. And we have a lot of fungus, so there's that. Although I think we're going to a place tomorrow to try to find some fungicide or something too. Maybe Dad already did that. I don't actually know. I didn't talk to him yesterday at all, so I have no idea. All right, hit that button. Defense there, dog. All right. All right, three tippers should be enough for two combos. So that is what we got now, chat. Yeah, so the glorious pumpkin planting season, 2023 pumpkin planting season starts for us tomorrow. So it's a good thing we've had a little bit of rain because it's kind of miserable planting into concrete. We've done that before down there, where the ground's like really, really hard and you try to plant pumpkins. It's awful. But what did you figure out?
I never realized how much, like how easy it is to find metal pipe in this game now.
What, signs?
No, like not just like the pipe in a chest.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, because you got stuff turned up, remember?
I'm on a scrap run. I've
Okay.
got 36.
Nice.
Cool.
Remember, you have stuff turned up in there.
I know, but still.
Yeah, I think
I ended up a little bit.
I've got like hundreds already. I think I have like 200. I was gonna build or save a bunch of them because nothing says freedom like some rocket launchers, right?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh man, or something like that. Bear,
What's happening?
how much, man? What's popping?
Looks like self-host is working okay so far.
Well, I mean, it's gonna run great on my end. You know what I mean? John's ping's down from like 60s, 70s down to I think he said 30s.
What mine would be.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, just
does
connect.
John live in the neighborhood?
I don't have a clue where John lives. He's somewhere in the United States, and that's all I can tell you.
The call is coming from inside the house.
Wonder what Casey's pings would be.
Dude, yes, I should totally get Casey on here sometime just to see what his ping is. We're both on the same fiber. Like, you know, if I run a speed test now, it says my ping is 1 to somewhere in St. Louis, which is pretty sick if you ask me.
That's kind of quick.
Kind of crazy, isn't it? Sometimes it's 2. Most of the time it's 1.
Sometimes it's twice as slow. Jeez.
I know. I feel like calling the company and complaining. Yeah, my ping is
I have
2.
Ping. We have an issue, guys.
I can't handle this. I
Pick
can't.
up your
I can't play Farm Sim under these conditions. Okay.
This ping is 200% of what I'm used to. This is ridiculous.
I've dropped 179 frames today. It's kind of unacceptable, you know.
What do you usually drop?
Depends what internet I'm on. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? A lot of streams. Well, I think this is the second stream on new internet since I've actually dropped like any frames. Last night I didn't drop any of the whole stream. I'm not worried about a few frames here or there. That kind of stuff happens, you know. So, El Diablo, what's going on, man? How are you? Welcome in. What's poppin'? But yeah, I'm not worried about a few frames here or there or whatever, you know. That's okay. I mean, who knows? Maybe they just hook somebody else up on the thing and it kind of jittered or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody like bent a fiber cable, caused the light to bounce weird inside. I don't know. Something like that. I say, King Richard, what's up, bro? There's actually been a few people lately that log in and they're not following, so Twitch is doing Twitch things, you know. They're doing a lot of things that are just weird here lately, but anyway. It happens. John, I'm gonna do an Enro. You don't have to, but I'm gonna do an Enro. I'm a big Enro guy, you know. Helps you get square to the field and have less skippers this way. At least in my opinion. But yeah. Yeah, I'm interested to see with the self-hosted thing how it works for y'all. It's not so much on my end. I know it's gonna be fine on my end. It's more so how it runs for everybody else.
Sure hope it's fine on your end.
I know, right? Because my whole thing with either self-hosting or like a server PC is I want it to be a better experience for everybody, not just for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want. I want everybody to have a better experience.
Well, if it's not good for them, if you're hosting it, that means it won't be good. Even though it's your computer hosting it, but in a different room.
Well, but it would be a dedicated PC to that.
I know, but you still have to connect to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, God, I should have a super good ping, Carson. Come on.
Theoretically.
In theory, I should have a very low ping. I've watched some YouTube videos and guys are like, yeah, you get like a 10 ping. Or something like that to a server PC in your house, let's say. So, yeah. Now, if I was really good, I would run like a dedicated Ethernet line from like here in the garage to that PC when I set it up. Which could happen. But I don't think it's that big of an issue because I've got a few internet like switches around the house. I have too many, but whatever. You know, you got to have splitters and stuff, switches, so the whole thing.
How many switches do we have?
How many switches do you have?
Not here, but
Oh, yeah, I bet you have a few.
each room has their own.
Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous what I really should like wire my house correctly. Because right now
their own dedicated internet for that room.
Yeah. Right now there's I have the router out here. There's a line that goes from here to my bedroom. Okay, where there's a switch, and that's where our wireless hotspot is, right? And then there's a line that goes to first time's computer from my room, right? And there's a switch there because there's a wire that goes from there down to dad's computer. And then I wanted to put some like of my Wi-Fi, or they're not Wi-Fi, but like wireless for my cameras. And they require an Ethernet port. So there's a switch down there at dad's computer too. Yeah. It's a whole thing. Your ping is 77, Ben's boy. 77 to what? 77 is kind of a lot. Although if you're running through a VPN, I guess that's not terrible, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know. But if I go to just like speedtest.net, which it runs to like somewhere in St. Louis, I guess. I don't really know where it runs to. I get a ping of 1, so I'm okay with that. Basically what I'm trying to say is this whole like new internet thing, new internet goofing we got going on, definitely worth it. I really should have done it a long time ago. We'll just say that much, okay? Should have done it a long time ago. But that's all right. All good. I'm just happy about it, honestly, you know. Don't have mods to run equipment faster. I don't like running equipment faster. Outside of like, you know, a stone picker that might be 100 meters wide and goes like 30 something miles per hour. Other than that, I don't typically like running fast or high speed or huge capacity type stuff. I'm more of a semi-realistic farmer, you know. That's how I like to play. So sometimes we'll run like 9 mile per hour headers on a combine instead of 6, you know. That's about enough for me. So, you know, the beauty of farm sim is everybody can play how they want to play, right? You know what though? You say that about running all the switches, but the computer that runs through all of the switches, that run literally all, there's 3. I guess there's only 3 switches on my network. Yeah, there's 3. So that's not terrible, but the computer that runs through all 3 of them has some of the highest speeds and the lowest pings out of all the computers in my house. It's the computer my dad has down in the far end of my house. So I don't think it's really an issue with like hurting the signal, honestly. So, and actually the best thing that I did as far as like, well, anything with my network was, okay, sir, yeah, you're going to go run your little course now. The best thing I did was put those network cards in my computer the other day. I don't know if I'll ever run like onboard network again on a computer. It helps so much. And I know that sounds dumb, but man, it's like a world of difference now. World of difference, I'm telling you. And I'll flat out say right now, when I build my server PC sometime this summer, it will I will buy a network adapter for it. I'm not using the onboard. I'll tell you that right now. So yeah, very interesting if you ask me, but it really does work. And working well so far. The only thing I couldn't find was like autosave. Maybe I couldn't find it in the settings of the game here, so I guess we're just not autosaving today. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Come on, Tipper. You can do it. But yeah, I don't have any issues with signal. And they're all gig routers. They're all like good router, or not routers. They're all good switches. Yeah, all of them are gig.
Your autosave should be on your game settings with the tractor gear.
Game settings with the tractor gear. Oh, where's that?
Or the game settings with the tractor gear.
Yeah, where, Trent?
Third setting at the top.
Oh, the one that's off? So, oh yeah, we can change that, huh? 15 minutes is as high as you can go.
Yep.
We're just gonna run that off. We're just gonna live on the edge, okay? How laggy is that, John, when I save? How laggy was that, John? That's the real question of the day. Oh, man. Because I know if I do the autosave thing and then I hit escape, it'll pause the game for like everybody when it saves. Which, that's one huge downside to me of self-hosting. Is it pauses for everybody. But yeah. Oh. Save it again. All right. That was a save. I think. I'll say it. Not gonna say it out loud. Y'all see that bridge collapse though, by the way? I don't know if we talked about this yesterday or not.
Where was that?
In Philly.
The one out in Philly. It was like an overpass. It was I-95, right?
Yeah.
And there was a tanker that apparently a fuel tanker, like fuel delivery truck, that like went.
Gasoline.
Yeah, it had gas on board, but it went on this. It's actually a ramp that goes underneath the highway. It's like an off ramp, right?
Yeah.
And somehow he lost control and ended up laying the thing over. And you know, huge fire ensued. And it weakened the steel so much above from the overpass thing. The whole highway just fell in on the one side, and the other side was bowed down, so that's gonna have to get replaced too.
Wow.
The game did not pause. Was it laggy though, John, at all? But yeah, it's kind of interesting.
It'd take weeks or months, they said, to
Oh,
get
it's
it repaired.
I mean, that's going to take months. Especially if they have to rip out, like, the abutments if they got hot. Because, you know, concrete, once it gets to a certain point, I assume there's issues there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, look at Starbase.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be months that's closed. So if anybody's going north-south on the East Coast, good luck. They said traffic was crazy there yesterday. Happened Sunday morning. It was actually one of those like TikTok sites. I saw like some helicopter footage of it. I literally like ran in the house. I was like, Dad, you got to see this. Or no. I was laying in bed, and when I got up, I was like, Dad, you got to Google like Fox 29. Like, Google it. He's just like, what? You got to see it. You got to see this footage. It's crazy.
I'm not crazy.
I-95 is the worst, is it? Never been on it. Maybe I have, actually. I don't know. Haven't been out that way in a million years.
Said I think 160,000 vehicles a day pass on that.
Well, did up until Sunday morning.
Used to.
The crazy thing was there's this fire and there's just smoke coming out on both sides of the highway, right? And cars are still driving over like, it's no big deal. But you can literally see them like dip down. Like the bridge was bowed down at that point. Like,
Oh, it was bowing as cars
yes.
were rolling across. Ooh.
Yeah, cars are still driving across
Some
it.
of the guys even said that you could feel it. Like
Yeah.
a bump in the road.
Awesome, John. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. But yeah, cars. There's the one video I saw. There's like a semi, and you could clearly see it like dip down, and these cars are just driving right next to it, and I'm just like, oh my god. Like, it could have been so much worse. Unfortunately, the driver of the truck was, they did recover his body, but it could have been like, think about that. You're just cruising down a highway, and all of a sudden you just fall in. You know, like, Man,
Well, that's why sinkholes scare me so much.
don't go to Florida then. Florida's full of them, isn't it? Oh, here comes Bear.
Brr.
I love that it tells you people are going to join before they sync in self-hosted. I love that. I don't know why.
That
Hey,
used to with
hey,
on
look
the server.
out.
Yeah. Will an overpass fall in on its own? So only if you're in Minnesota. They had that bridge collapse. Remember that?
Oh.
Yeah. The stretch of I-95 there, that was a couple $100 million project. Apparently finished 5 years ago. So that bridge is only 5 years old, I believe. And like it was in good condition and everything. It's just, you know, when you put a full semi load of gasoline burning below it, the heat's gonna, or the heat alone is gonna cause the steel to weaken and start to flex, you know. So runs through all the major cities on the East Coast. Yep. Yep. Yeah, right, Plugger. I mean, maybe it's one of those things where you just like you didn't realize that the highway was starting to dip down. But man, and then the other thing you have to remember, you know, with bridges, overpasses, everything, they're kind of just sitting there on like expansion joints. You know, so at a certain point, if it starts to bow down enough, yeah, it's just gonna fall off one side or the other. You know,
Right. Exactly.
because everything has to move to allow for expansion and contraction and everything, you know. Actually, the other day, Dad and I were going to St. Louis, and we got stopped in traffic on, like, a bridge over a river, which I absolutely hate because, like, we were in the right lane, and it's completely stopped, but the left lanes are still moving, right? And that whole bridge is just sitting there bouncing, and I'm like, oh, my God, I can't do this.
Yeah, those are designed to move like that.
Yeah, I know, but it's...
Oh, no, I hate it too.
Hate it. Can't stand it. Cannot stand it, man. I was like, Dad, we need to get off this bridge, bro. We need to get off this bridge. But I got a good Instagram picture of the river the other day, so it's okay.
So, as long as you got good social media.
I got a great Instagram story post. You betcha. You betcha. Which actually, it was really funny because, like, that bridge, they just, a couple years ago, I guess now, they kind of rehabbed it. You know, they painted the steel. They did all the things to it. Replaced all the decking and the walls on the sides and everything. So it's like an overhead steel bridge. And then it has, you know, like concrete walls. So you can't, like, drive off of it, right? At least that's theory, I guess. But the concrete walls are just nothing but cracks. Vertical cracks. Just every like 6 inches along that whole wall. And we're like, this wall's brand new. Why is there cracks in it? It was
It's from Illinois.
No, it was in Missouri. I told Dad, I was like, you got to talk to your buddy at MoDOT. Like, right. You thought I liked going swimming? Not really, especially in that river, and that bridge is really high above the water. Like, you die. It's that high, okay? Yeah, I-95 runs from Maine to Florida. Yep. Yeah, so it's gonna mess up everything on the East Coast for a little while until they get that fixed, which I'm guessing, I mean, that you're talking months. As far as I'm concerned, to rebuild two, I don't know how many lanes they were, but they're doing the other side too, because it was bowed down. It just didn't fall in.
Hopefully, since it's still fairly recent that it was built,
yeah,
that all the bureaucrats just basically say,
oh,
give us the plans it was built with, build it back to that, and then walk away from it.
I would assume like a contractor doesn't have to bid on that, right?
No,
like,
they're gonna go get an emergency.
That's an emergency. Here's a pile of
repair.
Money. Let's make it happen. This has to be open. You have to at least get one side done so you can get something moving through there, you know? Like, that's all there is to it. So they were 4 lanes, both north and south. Okay. Yeah, and I know I saw a video from yesterday. They already had like all the one side that fell, like all of that out. Of course, they wanted to recover the guy's body. Which, yeah. And then they were starting to knock down the other side already yesterday. So thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going?
Do I need to put anything on my combine settings for the guys to come get me, or just be in the
You
field?
just need your auto drive to say the F1 point, like the field 1 point.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter what setting you have auto drive on.
Okay.
And then throw your pipe
It's been
out.
so long. It's been so long since I've actually harvested.
It has. It's been a while since you, yeah. And then just throw your pipe out when you want them to come to you. Early and often, usually on the pipe works well.
Yeah.
So yeah. So how's your game running? How's your ping?
High 30s.
Okay.
40.
Probably a
40
little
holding.
higher for you since you're in kind of that area
Yeah.
where the server was actually hosted out of. Maybe. It's not terrible though.
It's not abnormal for me though.
Okay.
It's about the same of what I'm used to.
Okay. I say, yeah, I know you have some internet issues in your area too,
Well,
from time to time.
we are where you were, which is
You only have one
you
real
only
provider.
Have one option,
Yep.
and it's not a very good option.
And I don't know like how old of a neighborhood you live in or anything, but our problem was that, you know, that cable in our backyard is like 40 years old.
Yeah,
So-
ours isn't that old.
Yeah. Well, our houses are like 60 years old or older than that actually. But yeah. It's a thing. Because even Dad was like, they've never replaced that wire since like they've owned this house, and they've like Dad's owned this house now for oh god, probably pushing almost 40 years. Honestly. Yeah, you didn't think I was old enough to need good fiber. Hey, everybody could use a little bit of fiber in their life, all right? Like, you know, at least like 250, maybe 500, you know, maybe the full gig, you know,
1,000.
whatever. Oh man, because I've got family members, tricks that have fiber, but like only have like a 300 meg plan or something, but it's still fiber, you know. Which I get it, especially because it gets you away from like, you know, Spectrum with their old cruddy network, you know, which is the big thing as far as I'm concerned. So yeah. Full fiber, been on it for 10 years. That's crazy. It was just available here starting back in November. And yeah, it took me like way too long to get it, but that's all right. We have it now, and that's all that matters. The interesting thing is where it comes in the house, which I know it doesn't matter because there's no electrical interference with fiber because it's, you know, fiber's light, not a wire. But like, it runs across a whole bunch of like electrical, and every time I see it, I just kind of laugh at it now. Like, ha, that would cause problems otherwise, but not on fiber. Oh, you lived in the beta area for a local company when they started. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's pretty cool, man. $37 meter. Oh. That's quite a bridge. Holy cow. Wow. You pay for 4, but you test $3.95 up and down. That's not bad. Oh. The coming year we'll have 3 gig internet. AT&T, I think they have 5 gig internet in some select locations around St. Louis already. My company is going to be going to 2.5 gig soon. And the reason they're going with 2.5, which I know might sound like a random number, but there's basically a box for every 4 houses in my neighborhood, there's a box. And in that box, there's a 10 gig Ethernet wire, basically Ethernet, whatever you want to call it, or not Ethernet, fiber wire in there, right? And it's got 4 hookups. So if you divide that 10 to 4, it's 2.5. So basically for every house, there's 2.5 gigs of fiber just sitting out there waiting for everybody. Apparently the installers were telling us they just got new basically modems in, but they weren't actually installing them yet. They were, I don't know why the company was waiting, but apparently they have them. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So yeah. The doctor puts me. Okay. Dave, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you? But yeah, so it's kind of crazy. I probably won't go to the 2.5 gig because I'm so happy with what I have. I'm good, you know?
I mean, at that point, what's the I mean, there's nothing that we could.
I mean, let's put it this way. If I upload one thing to YouTube or I upload 7 things at the same time to YouTube, I'm getting the same speed anyway. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if you heard me say it last night, but I uploaded all of Saturday's stream in 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
200 gigs. So I'm doing about 100 gigs every 20 minutes. Is what,
Wow.
and that was upload to YouTube. That's insane, you know? So like I edited and rendered last night's stream last night, but I was like, I'll wait till tonight to upload it. I could upload it right now, it wouldn't matter. But I'll wait till tonight. So, but yeah, about 100 gigs every 20 minutes. That's insane. Considering I was getting 23 upload before, and now when I was doing that upload test, I didn't see less than 600 up. It went from anywhere from like 6 all the way up to like 850, 900. Kind of bounced around a little bit. Yeah. I mean, that's screaming, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So very happy about it. Very, very happy with it.
The only regret is you didn't do it sooner, right?
Yeah, honestly, I'm kicking myself in the backside for not doing it sooner. I was gonna call up my buddy Casey and be like, "Hey, you noticed anything with your internet lately? Just slow down at all, or?"
Yeah, I feel like somebody throttled me. Is there? Oh no, that's just more usage on the network.
Although, like I said, there's a dedicated 10 gig line back there, so
Oof.
we are hooked up to that same line. So, and then the other 2 people that would hook up to it, I don't even know if they have the internet. The other 2 houses. So we might just kind of have a dedicated 10 gig line for the 2 of us. It seems like it so far. John's ping was down. Bears is about the same, but Bear's pretty far away from me, so
Yep.
that's not a surprise. So yeah, I'd be curious, like Sarge, because I know Sarge is on fiber. Here comes T-Rant. I'd actually be really curious to see what Sarge's is, because like I said, I know he's on fiber. Because, you know, you get fiber to fiber and be kind of interesting, right? The other thing is the syncs are incredibly fast. Like, that was really fast. I don't mind that the game pauses for that kind of sync, you know?
Right.
And think about this. That's a sync with, like, all the equipment, all the animals. Like, we've done so much to this map. Usually that's like an early game, like day 1 kind of sync, what just happened there. Not like we're almost done with the map kind of sync. I'm impressed so far. My computer's really not running hard. 13% CPU, 30% RAM. I'm up to 1.2% of my network right now on the gaming computer.
Wow.
And 27% CPU or GPU. So it's not like my computer's running hard at all or anything. The self-host. My frames aren't exactly there, but that's just farm sim, you know. Can't really do anything about that, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm still wanting to do a server PC. Don't worry. Still want to do it. And you know, the best part of like the whole internet thing in my house right now is I'm the only one using it. There's nobody else home that's using the internet. Eventually my aunt will be using some with like TV stuff, but oh, here comes Dave too. All right, we're really testing it out.
Yeah, I mean, Who else? Who else? You know, tests out servers and
Right? We'll stress
Yeah.
test it. That's the
Yeah.
Puma Plow way.
right.
God, those things are so good though. They're so good. Oh man. I'm here for it, Chad. I'm here for it. Exactly, Dave. Exactly. Gotcha. Need to have Zach try to join. Zach's on Spectrum Internet. His ping will be like 1,000. Hashtag down with Spectrum. Did I say that? You know, it's really funny when you walk into the Spectrum store and like every advertisement in the entire store is talking about their 1 gig internet. I don't know where it's available. It's not available where I live. And their whole thing is they have a fiber rich network, which means you don't get fiber running to your house. You get fiber maybe to your neighborhood.
Means the network ate its Raisin Bran?
Yeah, it means there's some fiber out there. Doesn't mean there's fiber everywhere. I mean, there's literally fiber into my garage, right up there about 6 feet away from me is where the fiber stops. So. The guy next door to the server room gets a gig. Exactly. I betcha. Yeah, exactly, Plugger. Exactly. I think that's going to be the big thing. Yeah. Although after the first year, I'm definitely going down to the 500 plan unless they make me a deal on the gig, but yeah. Although I don't know what the price actually goes to after a year. It might be still worth it. I don't know. It's only a few dollars more. It'll still be worth it. So we'll just keep it. We'll see. I just know that the 70, I think it's like $74 a month. Totally worth it. Totally worth it right now for me. Very happy to spend that kind of money. Which we were spending, I think it was 90 before on Spectrum. Or way less quality internet. Trent, what's your ping at?
I gotta find it.
You have to find your ping?
Well, I had my map in the circle mode.
Oh, I was like, what?
So the yield was covering up 60, 70.
Okay. Not terrible.
50, 40.
Oh, wow.
Being more white than I did before.
That's good. 55 for 400. I mean, Trex, that's not bad, man, though. And you know, do I need the full gig? No, I don't. I really don't need it. But, man, uploading to YouTube at like 800-900, whoo, it sure is nice, you know? But even if I was uploading at, say, 450 or something, I'd be happy with that. Like, if I went down to the 500 plan. Or maybe I'll just go to 2.5. I don't know. I have to get a new router. I have to get new network adapters. Everything I have is only gig. I'd have to upgrade everything in my house. Been in the white 98% of the time. That's good, John. Good to hear. Yeah.
Now that I'm in the field, I'm running like 50.
Okay.
50, 47.
Gotcha. No, I totally understand, Trix. You betcha, yeah. You betcha. And, you know, I wasn't even going to go with the gig, to be honest. I didn't sign up for the gig. But, you see, you sign up for it on the old internet, and then our company calls you to confirm stuff, you know, make sure you're a real person. And when she called me and, you know, she kind of upsold me on the gig. She's like, well, it's only $5 more a month for the first year, sir. And I was like, you betcha. The problem is they'll probably get you after that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be like $70 more a month or something. Hey, well, that's okay. All right, I'm going to 15, y'all. 15. That's all right.
Is there any reason to offload before we switch?
No, it's all the same. All good.
No, I just didn't know if you wanted to keep a count on separate fields or not.
Nah, no.
Yeah.
Go for a total.
There's an IRL farming.
And, oh, okay. I got you. Bert. Just why Bert? She did sound really nice. Howdy, Bert. I should have been like, yo, what's your number? And she would have given me the number for the company, you know?
1-800.
Yeah.
Not Spectrum.
Right. 1-800 Spectrum sucks. Could you imagine if a company did that for their oh my god. Oh, that would be, I don't care what company they are. I'd give them money for that.
Well, that's when you repeat it. Is it 1-800 Spectrum sucks?
Or that would be like a good website. Like, yeah, visit our website for internet. Spectrum sucks.
www.
I feel like Spectrum would probably lawyer up and, you know.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I'm sure they could afford some big lawyers. Because they charge way too much for their stuff. But I didn't say that. Wait, yeah, I did. Because it's true.
I think Dave's switching over the tractors.
Okay, that's fine. And Dave, if we need more tractors too, you know, there's always more in the shed. Always more. So, Bert, I don't have my autosave turned on, but I'm going to save manually right now, and the guys can let me know if it lagged or anything.
Yeah, slight lag.
A bit.
2,000, 3,000, 4.
No, it didn't.
I will tell you, Trent's on Starlink, guys, so if his internet, his ping's a little... I don't think his ping reflects everybody's ping, let's put it that way.
No, John, my ping represents everybody else's ping.
I don't know about that one. Little hiccup for John. All right, John must have some good internet.
I mean, I don't get the near as X spikes as I did before.
Yeah, and Bert, I know I'm not going to be doing this long term. The long term solution is a server PC. But especially here in the past week since that update came out, I have not been happy at all with the way the game's been run on a server, on our normal server. It's been awful, and that's the only reason I'm doing this today. Maybe they fixed it with the hot fat patch that came out today. I don't know. I haven't tested, but it was running like a pile of garbage since last Tuesday. Absolutely, Bert. Yes. I installed them Saturday night after I ate some dinner after stream, just to spite Leonard because he told me I wouldn't do it. So I had to. And then uploaded Saturday stream Sunday morning, Bert. The whole 200 gigs in 40 minutes.
You have 4 or 3 combines out.
I think 4.
I see
4.
Let me say 3.
But there's 3. So there's 4.
We had 4.
Where'd the 4th one go?
I don't know.
You.
Me, Bear, you.
Oh, there.
Jonathan.
I'm dumb. Don't mind me.
yourself.
Don't mind me.
He wasn't
I
counting
was-
himself.
I was counting.
Because I don't show up as a combine symbol. I show up as just a player symbol, which is dumb.
Oh, so it's like I'm not the only one that's creating a land.
That's fine. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I know.
I'm
Bert.
trying to get a good turnaround up here up top.
I should have done the whole network card thing a while ago. I know. Although it wouldn't have helped much on Spectrum because I was already getting my full Spectrum speeds anyway, so that would not have actually would not have mattered. It's because the fiber internet is where all my speed's coming from now, you know. But It's pretty nice. I will just say that much. It's pretty nice. Alright. That skipper's not on me. It's on the other side of the line. Not my problem.
Has we ever cut the land?
Betcha. You betcha. Now, I wish I had more frames in Farm Sim. That's whatever. That's just Farm Sim.
I'm rocking a solid 44.
I'm getting 45, yeah.
44 or
I'm rocking
47.
low 50s today, which is actually pretty good for me.
Oh. Yeah, your game turned on down to like low?
Yeah, is that a John Deere I'm driving?
I had to play my farm sim on low just to see if it would play on my MacBook.
Right? Oh, God. Yeah?
Yeah, it was. What machine am I driving?
Wow. Yeah, Bert, I don't think I'll ever build a computer again with out a network adapter, honestly. Forget it. Just it's $15, you know? Go ahead and add that to the cost of the machine. Not a big deal. So, yeah. At least with, you know, these particular motherboards, I don't know. Like, Dad and First Time's computers seem to be okay so far. They're pulling good speeds. Of course, they don't use the internet like I do, so it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. You're getting 60 to 80 frames. John is on the newest computer out of all of us. What's your video card again, John? Go order one right now. Grant, did your power go out last night? What?
No.
No?
No. It
Alright.
stayed in TeamSpeak all night.
Wow. He's got a 3060 Ti and he's getting 60. What are your... There's no way you're set on higher
Yeah.
graphics.
I got a 3080 and I'm.
Well, mine are set on
37.
very high.
Yeah.
Maybe
the
that's
same
why.
way.
Very high custom, technically, because the beacon reflectivity.
Beacons.
Maybe that's why. Although on this John Deere stuff, I don't run my beacons because it's just annoying. Is that flashy? I still have the flashy light plugged into my computer. Don't ask why.
Auto drive.
But
You
I do.
came a little bit too late.
I still do. Yeah, I mean, I'm only running like, you know, 12% on my CPU. That is a screaming PC though, John. That's awesome. That's awesome. Dave's out here driving like a madman. I'm here for it. All about keeping the combines moving, right?
I'm looking at one that's sitting still.
Oh no.
Oh, never mind. He's moving.
Waiting for a tipper.
About full.
Put your pipe out. You got your
I have.
auto drive set up?
I've had it ever since I turned around. I passed there.
It takes them a minute, alright? They're a little slow sometimes. For the price, it rocks. That's good, John. That is good. Are you getting empty, right, chat?
Finally.
Oh, this guy. Playing it about auto drive.
Trying to be a responsible combine driver complaining about stuff.
These darn hogger wagons. Oh, wait. Tippers. Nah, they're doing fine. One of the big things with auto drive is like, don't put your pipe out while you're turning around. Wait till you're on your straight passes, then put your pipe out. That just helps them, like, long term.
What's up with these skippers?
Brent leaving skippers over there for you?
Yeah, just a little.
Probably need
One of those
another
little turnaround skipper.
Yeah. Yuleberry's gonna yell at everybody. Sorry,
That's the last
Yuleberry.
person I need to be yelled at by.
What, some British lady?
Yeah.
It's like Siri yelled at you. Get it? Because the British Siri? Never. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. It's up. Good talk. Oh, good. I can't wait to get on the big fields, by the way. All these small ones over here.
Hey, Bear, I'll get this little pass here.
Roger.
Although with 4 combines, we are kind of annihilating us. A little bit.
Yeah. 50-foot heads.
You betcha. 200 feet a pass right now.
If we were together.
Well, I mean, we're still taking 200 feet a pass, 400 feet around. You know, we're doing it. I just did math right in front of everybody. See that, chat? There's no smoke coming out of my ears.
Well, we can't tell because you're wearing your headphones. So
Oh, that's true. Yeah. It contains the smoke. Dude, when I take them off, though, it's like I've been hotboxing in here, you know?
No, I don't. What is that?
Oh, yeah. I saw it in a movie once. There were these guys, Cheech and Chong, you know?
Carson, take the family friendly off the stream.
I've never hotboxed, so I don't... Dude, listen.
Linda, listen.
Linda,
I didn't
Terry.
even know what marijuana smelled like till I was like 25, okay? Just saying. Wow, reasons to fly. Wow, saw the smoke from Denmark. Holy cow. No, that's the Canadian wildfire smoke you're seeing.
Wait a minute. We already have you already have a follower from Denmark. How can you have 2?
They should have quite a few from Denmark, I feel like. Now, they just can't talk to each other. That's the whole thing.
Oh.
People from Denmark don't talk to each other, but they can talk to us Americans. Yeah. At least that's what I've been told. But reasons to fly, welcome in. How you doing, man? That's what I've been told. That people in Denmark don't talk to each other. Oh, the neighbor's barbecuing. Oh, okay. That's good. Oh, that's funny. Anyway. How's it going? Dude, Dave is like tipper driver of the year right now. Keeping us moving. I haven't used auto drive this entire field. Pretty awesome. Yeah, that's just the Canadian wildfire smoke. That's all.
Let the skipper.
Yep.
What do you call a dog that can do magic? I don't know. What do you call a dog that can do magic? Never heard this one. That's so dumb.
I'm stealing it.
So dumb. Oh, man. Oh, there was one of those dad jokes I saw last night on TikTok. I gotta start saving those videos. Because I was totally gonna tell you today, Baron. I can't remember it now. Oh, you're only keeping up with 2? I got you, Dave. Still, it works, you know? There was a joke. It was so stupid. I was like, Bear would appreciate that. Little bit there, Bert. Yeah. You betcha.
Hold on, Dave.
Oh, there was a joke. I just can't remember it. Hello. You tell me a bad joke. Ads for you.
Don, did you hit him with the advertisement spam button?
I could have hit the button at the bottom. I do have a button over here for that, yeah.
Oh, is there a button for that?
On your Twitch dashboard, there actually is a button where, like, and I don't use it, but if I was gonna like get up and go take a break, I could just like hit a button and run.
Just in case chat needs a timeout, you just pat.
Well, I mean, anybody sub doesn't see it, but yeah, the whole thing. Although I saw I guess one of their new ads on Twitch yesterday, which was very interesting. It was just like this little banner thing up in the top left of the stream. and it muted the stream, but like the stream didn't go anywhere, and it just played like a little Spectrum commercial up in the top left. And I was like, that's not as intrusive. That's not bad. I mean,
Yeah, I've seen it where they do the it's similar to that, but the stream stays at the top right, like the little
like
picture-in-picture window.
Yeah. That's the thing they've done too. I don't know if they're still doing that. They might be. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of Twitch that I'm not subbed to, so I don't watch a lot of Twitch in general right now. But yeah. How do you get the Twitch subscriber role in Discord? You have to pin your Discord and Twitch together. You can Google that. Once you do that, it does take a little bit of time to basically pin those two together for Discord to realize. But yeah, you have to. I would Google it because I don't actually know how to do it offhand. But yeah,
I think you also got to connect to
somehow you connect the two and then
connected apps.
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
Through there.
Let's hot rotate for the next field, by the way, guys. Hot rotate
90?
GPS. Yeah, 90 on the GPS.
Oh, I was just gonna go straight.
That field's way bigger east-west, though. You want to turn around 1,000 times? I mean, you can. I don't care.
I'll hit N-Rose on the east side.
East side.
That.
Let's see if I hit the right buttons. You watch a lot of the races on Twitch when you're copying. Okay. Bert, I had a dream the other night, man, and I don't know what. I might have had some chili too late or something. I haven't had chili in like a year. But anyway. I had a dream that for some reason I was copying VHS tapes to digital. For like hours and hours. I don't even know. But I had this huge stack of tapes, and for some reason I was like the one doing that. I've never done that. Well, I kind of did back in the day a little bit, but I don't have a clue why that was in my brain, but it was. And I was like, very strange, but all right, you know. Taking your job. They took our jobs. An episode of South Park waiting to happen. Sorry, I wasn't actually doing it. I think what got my brain going that way is First Time has a whole bunch of stuff on his DVR that he wants to quote watch, but he doesn't have time to watch, and he's the reason that we haven't dumped Spectrum altogether at this point because of all of his stuff on his DVR. Although I need to try what Dave was saying the other day about copying it. I haven't tried that yet, but I was like, I could just like push play on it and then like hit record on my computer and record it all, you know. That's what our first Twitch stream was. Lol. What, Sean? Was it really? Wait, because I know that we did some of that back in the day, or I didn't do most of it. My brother did most of that, but I remember setting that up. Did we live stream that? Was that on purpose? Was that like an accident? I don't remember that. Holy cow. But I know he did a bunch of that back in the day. Oh, we were playing Farm Sim and also doing that. Yes, that would make sense, Sean. I figure, I feel like they would have some like copy protection stuff on there, Bert, but I don't know, unlike the DVR. But I have no idea. Because at this point, like I said, he's the one holding up that we have Spectrum at all, because Dad's ready to throw him out. Especially after the little move they pulled the other day with the changing our TV package for us. So he wasn't real thrilled about that. So yeah, but it is what it is. Wow, Bert. Do I have to take the hard drive out of the DVR? How's that work?
Oh, hi, Autodrive.
What's up?
Me and Autodrive just met.
Oh.
But he moved out of my way.
Gotcha. He was scared. Yes, Trix, we are. You betcha. All right, Bert, I got you. I got you. Yeah. So Trix, the theory is we were paying somewhere in the neighborhood of $250 a month for TV and internet, and that's just like that's too much money. We've been doing it for years, but it's too much money. So if we go,
Help.
What's wrong?
Junk. Combine.
Are you having issues? Oh, Trent's in here. That means equipment's going to be thrown around. Abused. Oh, man. TV. Oh, from a TiVo. Wow. Interesting. Okay. What was I going to say?
What was the issue, Dave?
Paying like $250 a month, right? For TV and internet. So if we can go down to $74 a month or $75 a month for internet, and then I have Hulu plus live TV, which is like $70 a month or something. We're definitely coming out ahead than where we were at
with
before.
better quality stuff.
With a lot better quality. Less channels though is the only thing. But
That's what I did too, Dave.
that's the only issue, is a little bit less like channels, but whatever. So I have a whole bunch of Rokus, and we're gonna be going at it like that. So.
You're about full.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
Don't tell that man his business.
Doctor says otherwise.
It says I'm full, right? It says I'm 97%. I know. It's okay, because I know I am. It's fine. Not worried about it.
I got your last North Pass.
All right, 10-4. And 4.
Like I counted correctly.
Wow. Wow. Okay. All right, Bert. I got you. I got you, sir. I'll post these twice and it moved. Okay. Interesting. That's crazy, Bert. I'll have to try it with the one in our living room first. And then tell first time about it. Do what?
That darn GPS locked up on me again. Because I turned around, I locked it, so I'd be on my line again.
Yep.
And I couldn't move.
Yeah, it happens. Definitely happens.
You know what I blame Trent?
Yeah,
that green paint that says
Canada
here on the side.
No, I blame the host.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Hey, I'll go with that.
Hey. Joke's on you. This is on a server. No, wait, no, it's not.
Oh, hey, what?
Oh, man.
What was that, John?
Hey, easy. I was using 2% of my internet, all right? Calm down. 2%. Whoopie-doo. I'm pretty sure I used more than that opening, like, email.
Did we switch the tractors over?
I believe Dave did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm on 4 now and not yelling at me.
Oh, I need to my pipe away, though. I don't need to be calling now.
This is 15, right? No.
No, this is 4.
We were on 15.
We're on 4.
Probably why I'm not getting a tractor.
Right? It should be yelling at you saying there's nothing on that, like, thing.
Yeah, it did. I just wasn't paying attention to it.
Like 2% milk. Yes, John.
I got time before I'm at the other end of the field.
2%'s not milk.
I mean, comes from a cow at some point, right?
Yeah.
It's mostly water, but, you know. Not really water. Whatever. Hey, some people couldn't afford like growing up on whole milk, okay? Some people don't want to chew their milk either, you know?
Oh, so you don't want to have a pulp free?
Pulp free, yeah. I definitely was able to grow up on pulp free milk, yes. Wait, Bert, you're gonna come over here to plug in a USB cable to a DVR?
Well, yeah, so you can meet Bert.
We'll go to Waddleatta
You gotta
Creek
meet
while you're
Bert.
here, okay? Get some good food. How about that?
Am I close to the end of the field?
I don't know. Which one are you?
The one that's cutting the land?
You're a little over halfway.
No, you're halfway.
Okay.
Whoa!
He's halfway there.
I'm making a sandwich.
Slamming on a stair. %'s better than 1%. Is 1% skim milk?
I think so, yeah.
Don't hate me,
It might
but
be
that's what
pulp milk.
pulp milk is not a thing. And if it is, bro, you better just dump that out.
You might want to dump that out in the yard somewhere.
Yeah,
where you
it's-
can't smell it.
Yeah. Okay. We grew up on skim milk because it was the
On
cheapest.
what milk?
Skim.
Yeah, they just skim the top layer of the milk, and that's what they package.
Yeah. It's basically when they
Okay.
rinse the tank out, that water, that's pretty much what skim milk
The
is.
same, the same process as hot dogs, except for milk.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just the leftovers. Like, oh, we spilled some on the floor and rinse that out with some hot water, you know, and
Well, hey, I'm at the end of the field. Perfect timing.
2% when did you get with washing out the tank? Okay. Well. 0 and 1 is skim. Okay.
Good
I don't
thing
know.
My house isn't big enough.
That's what we grew up on because it was cheap, okay? So, that's, yeah. When you have 9 mouths in one house to feed, you know, it kind of, yeah. We used to go through like, I want to say like 5 or 6 gallons of milk a week. It was a lot.
5 or 6 gallons?
Oh, there's 9 of us though.
Ooh.
I
gotta-
gotta get a tanker.
You gotta.
The milkman just came by every day.
I'm not that old, Bear. Calm down.
I'm just saying, some of your siblings are that old.
What's the percentage on whole milk? 100? I don't know.
Hunt it.
It's whole. All. I don't know. No, what's it called? Yeah, we'd go through a ton of milk in the house. Because you got to remember, like, when I'm the time period that I can remember here, like as far back as I can remember, my older brothers are like, you know, in high school playing football. So they're like garbage disposals, basically, you know, and just drinking tons of milk. It was like a whole thing there for a while. Like when Lord James used to come home from school and stuff back in the day, dude, look out. If there was any like leftovers in the fridge, they were gone. Okay, he was known as the garbage disposal for a while, okay?
Wow.
Yeah, because like, oh, there's food in the fridge? No. He would tear it up when he got home. You know, after like football practice, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
What kind
all
of football? The round or the leather?
the pigskin one, yeah.
Yeah.
Not football, okay?
Not the British football.
Yeah, he technically like went to college on kind of a scholarship for a little
Awesome.
bit. Like kind of lost it after a while, but yeah.
There's my auto drive guy I was waiting on the game.
Damn. Putting your brother's business in the streets.
He had a knee injury
Oh, that sucks.
and they wanted him to like get surgery and all this stuff, and he like didn't want to, and so he lost his scholarship.